This light, by the way, golden hour. This mirror has already lifted the room. The room feels so much bigger already. I cannot believe that was a big white blank wall before. Now, because it's mirroring the tiles in the distance over there, it feels huge. It feels so big, and now it's practical because I can get ready here if I want to. I can see what's going on with my hair. Oh my god, now I've got no excuse for my hair to not be on point anymore, guys. I'm but I'm very happy. I can't wait for Rob to get out of his meeting at work to come have a look. I'm buzzing. Now I'm actually excited to plan the bathroom. Guys, we've got another project on the way. Morning, guys. I'm just trying to check in with you at like every little stage that I do for this room reno. So I'm currently sat in front of the computer in my office. Instead of going to B&Q today, I thought, let me do a click and collect from Screwfix, because they usually have more heavy duty, like industrial reviewed thumbs up stuff that I can just go and click and collect. In order to continue on with the room, I need to do a couple of things. Yesterday I started to fill in that huge big hole that we have above the window where I've pulled off the wooden beam. I started doing it yesterday, ran out of filler halfway through, so I'm going to fill the rest of it. Then when that's all dry, maybe tomorrow, I'll come and sand it down, fill it again, sand it down so it's all smooth. Yesterday I didn't have a proper mask to wear for stripping the paint off. I'm not sure if the paint has got lead in it, but if it does, I want to protect myself. So I've actually just been onto the Screwfix website and I have purchased, well, I'm about to purchase, it's come to £18 in total, a proper respirator and a 500ml bottle of paint stripper. The respirator is because I'm going to be using my heat gun, but I'm also going to be using paint stripper. The heat gun will be used on the architrave and just anything that I need to get paint off really quickly. The paint stripper I'm actually going to use on the door. I would have showed you in the last vlog that it was actually quite difficult to get paint off of the door using the heat gun because I don't know what they've put on there, but it's just a weird texture. It's coming off, but it's taken too long. I don't want to be stood there for 2-3 hours stripping paint off of a door when I could just brush some paint stripper on it. The paint stripper I've gone for is the no nonsense paint stripper. It's £5 for a 500ml bottle and it seems really good. That's really good because I thought I was going to have to spend like 15 quid on a huge bottle, but they said you don't really need to use loads of it, so I've just got the small bottle. I'm going to collect that now. I then need to go to Next and collect a lampshade that I've ordered like 2 weeks ago and I haven't been and collected it yet, and I think today's the last day. Then what else do I need to do? Oh, paint chips. Right, that's okay. In my organised mess behind me I've got this bag. The bag is irrelevant. Oh gosh. But I've got a bunch of paint chips from Valspar on here. Whoop-de-doo. Look how clever I am. I don't even remember doing that, just to keep them all together. So I've basically got a little ring now of all of these paint colours. I'm going to bring this to the house because we were trying to figure out which... I need to use this actually on my bathroom as well to figure out my paint for the bathroom. Wow, I even did this on like colour coordinated. That's really good. But we were trying to figure out what sort of paint colour. So we originally got the Egyptian cotton, but when we put it on the wall, we both decided that actually it is a little bit it's a little bit grey. It's a little bit greyer than we thought. I think it's so different in different people's houses because I put that on my Instagram and so many people were saying, oh, it's different in my house, to my friend's house, to my living room, to my hallway. I've got a bunch of greys here, which we're probably not going to opt for. We're looking for a more like warm, like that soft pelican looks gorgeous, but these sort of like warmer tones that all seem to be stuck together. When I come to do these things, I always just keep little colour cards and stuff that I can use for inspiration. Whenever I go to B&Q, I pick up if there's a new little booklet of paint colours, colour charts. Always have them. This is a Farrow and Ball one. They're very popular, Farrow and Ball colours. This little chart here, beautiful. The L decoration by Crown. Colours are gorgeous though, they're really rich. Just thought I'd let you know that because you guys seem to be liking the little tips that I have. So whenever you go to B&Q, even if you're not buying anything, it's nice to pick up all these little things because it really helps when it comes to decorating, because you can just, if you want to cut things up and put a little mood board together, if you want to put things on the wall and you can see in different shadows and stuff. So I'm going to bring this whole little this little bag with me today. Then I can choose a colour and then I'm going to leave it for Rob's mum to look. I'm going to get her to tell me a list of 5 colours she likes. I'm going to curate 5 colours and then we'll see if any of them cross over. Do you know what the thing is? There's so much paint to choose from these days, and I am a big fan of so many different brands. There's not one brand that I've come across yet that I've thought, I wouldn't use that again. I've used Friendship paint, is amazing. Lick paint is amazing. Raymond Brown, and I'd never used them before, amazing. The coverage on all of these, really good. Valspar, amazing. Dulux, amazing. One brand that I've not tried is Farrow and Ball. I've got a lot of their colours before, but the brand itself, I've always been put off trying them because I've heard bad things. Also, let me just show you this before we go. These bedside tables are from B&M, and as you can see by the top right corner, new in, as in new range to B&M, and how gorgeous are these? I'm absolutely obsessed, so I'm going to try to see if I can get my hands on some before they go, because these would be perfect for the room when we're finished, especially because they'll match the light shade that we're getting as well, and bring a little warmth in as well. Just a little bit of unboxing of the stuff that we've got. This is the next Tahiti Easy Fit shade, and it's a natural woven rattan lamp. I'm really happy with it. I've just unboxed it. Looks like this. It actually goes this way around, so it's a little bit wider at the base than it is at the top. Gonna add the warmth that we want, but it's not too orange. Don't really love an orange sort of wood. So it's like a bleach blonde, really nice, gorgeous, simple design. Just adds a little bit of texture as well. That piece is £40 from NEC. Next is a British store. I'm not sure if they do it overseas, but you might want to check out their website. So that's that one. Here we've got the bedside tables. Film a reel for this, so I will put you on the side and I will build it, but I'm going to be doing some funny little faces and stuff because I'm going to be filming a reel for Instagram.
You're special and you're reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she's my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you're doing alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the
Wow guys, I truly love this. This is beautiful. I'm trying to get some Instagram shots. This is the behind the scenes for you guys. I literally come here and I take about 500 pictures of the same thing. So pretty. Hey, I thought you weren't going to answer that. I was like, if she doesn't answer and she's just rang me, that's so annoying.
What? No, I answered straight away.
Oh my god. Ness, I'm obsessed with them. They're so nice. Look.
Are they? Oh, they look short though. How short are they?
Yeah, they're not the tallest. They are quite small actually. It's 54 centimetres high. They're nice though.
Oh, that's nice. I'm thinking I like the ones with the black as well. And I have got a black.
No, I really like the black ones. I think the only reason we didn't go with them is because this room's not going to be so like black detailed. It's going to be more like neutrals. Let me check on IKEA and see what they are on IKEA. Babe, do you know some people apparently are buying these in bulk and selling them on eBay for 200 quid? They're not worth 200 quid in the slightest, so whoever's buying them for 200 quid are going to be so disappointed. But they're worth 30 quid.
I know that my room, I want it to be neutral. Also, there's a really nice, it's the, you know the IKEA lampshade?
I just got this one from Next, which is a bit more like simple.
Oh, okay.
And it's not as orange, because the IKEA one's actually quite orange.
Oh, that's a really nice colour.
And they go well together, don't they? Ooh, cute. Dunelm drawers that are like a standard drawer are 61 centimetres high, so they're only 6 centimetres higher than these, so they're about there.
Wow.
So they're really not, I know they look small, but they're actually quite like standard. Again, I'm really putting this off, aren't I? This stripping of the paint, really putting it off, but I'm probably not going to do it today. I'm probably going to leave it until tomorrow, but now I've got my mask. You went to take this off, but I'm leaving it on there for now. Then it's got a strap to keep it tight around my head, and it's got multiple filters in here. Get rid of this skirting that's in this room. I think they prefer to just kind of just repaint over it, but it just irks me. Stuff like this really annoys me, like fine details I don't like. I can tell that this has been painted over numerous times. I'm going to show you something now. It's really not the end of the world, but you see like this, the gloss is yellowed, so it's a different colour to this strip here. It's been painted over, whoever painted it kind of just slopped it all on there. It's also really textured where there's been multiple layers of the white paint and the gloss. It's just a job that I think if we can make it look newer, it'll really add to the feel of the room and it'll make it feel a lot better. Whether I keep them or not, I'm gonna have to re-gloss them, repaint them and re-gloss them. So I'd rather do that on brand new ones rather than having to try and get all of that old paint off. All right. Okay, so one more thing that we can do is the paint chips. We've got all of these paint chips, right? Where to start? Let's just start here, nice and easy. Right, we've got all these paint chips. I'm gonna look for colours which I know are gonna be the sort of tone. Putty white is so bright and it will really open up the space. Ancient Relic is a bit deeper, but it's still really light and airy. Feather of a Dove is beautiful, but it's a little bit more grayer than I would like it to be. I think this one is a little bit warmer. I thought I'd pick 3, but I actually have 5. Perfection in terms of the colour palette. Feathers of a Dove is actually looking quite grey now that I look at it alongside the rest of them, but I think any of them would be quite suitable in this room. So you can see Feathers of a Dove is a little bit of a grayer colour. Ancient Relic, probably my favourite alongside Soft Pelican right now. I'm gonna find it quite difficult to choose for this room.
How you doing? Alright. Like how you think, alright. Always on top, oh yeah. Like how you do it, alright. Everything good, alright. Like how you think, alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah.
A little situation happening here. This is skirting, this is skirting. This happens to be cement, it looks like. The guy who pulled this wall out, he ripped this out. Remember this from the first vlog when we did the ripping out of the wardrobe. He seemed to kind of botch the mending part of it by just putting cement across the border, not smoothing it down properly. So not a very good job. I'm not sure how much is picking up on the camera, but it's a lot of texture. When you feel across, the wall's flat, it starts to curve up. And then it goes flat. So he's just lobbed a load of cement in here and kind of called it a day. He's also made a kind of makeshift piece of skirting, which I'm actually impressed with because I actually thought to the naked eye that that was a normal piece of skirting, but this is in fact cement. So I've been asked to try and get it off.
I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you call in. 'Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and big family.
Just a little note, whenever you do stuff like this and you take things like this off, they'll have tiny little nails poking out, especially if you've got little kids running around. Then just make sure that you tap these out and take them away and dispose of them properly, or tap them down so they can't hurt anyone.
First class wedding casually, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning.
I often keep these teeny tiny little bags that come with like flat pack furniture, just to keep either old screws and nails in that we won't use anymore, or screws and nails that we can actually reuse.
I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you call in. 'Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love best friend and big family.
It's so rusted, look. Cray. Took a piece of plasterboard, cemented a shape on top, fit it, cemented over the top again. Wow. It's actually not that bad. The filler that I've used to fill the other part of the room, we could totally just in layers, like maybe 3, 4, 5 layers, pack that up slowly and that would be fine. It'd kind of cover all of that off. But it looks scary. Like, I want to show you down. It looks like there's a little like cave or something down there. What's down there? But I'm really not happy about this. I did try to take my sander to it the other day and it doesn't even touch the surface. Hopefully the plasterer says what he can do at some point, because this We're back in the room and there's so much to be done. I think I underestimated how much work this is going to be, but I'm excited for it. I've bought quite a lot of stuff recently, so I've just bought a blind from Wilko, but at the minute it's pulling a little bit purple in places, but I think it should be fine. But this was only £20, 160 drop and 180 width, which is I think dead on perfect, but you can actually cut these down to size. So that's going to be going on this window. It's quite a wide window. I'm super tired today, but I've got so much filming to do. I need to start stripping all of the Alcatraz paint with the heat tool that I'm using, and I've also got some prints that I want to style as well for a post for Mother's Day. So they're really gorgeous prints. I'm going to send them down to my mum, but I need to take a picture of them first for the campaign that I'm shooting. My gosh, I'm so tired. This morning as well, I woke up and for the past 2 days, a bit of a workout in the morning, and I feel really good for it. But yeah, I feel really good for getting up and exercising. So yeah, I'm here quite early and I've really done loads of stuff this morning. So we're off to a good start, a great start. I'm not really sure where to start today. First of all, I'm feeling like you're lopsided. So much to do. Good morning. I always turn around to see how messy the room is behind me. I need to actually really rush now and go to the tip because I've got my entire car is full of boxes that I need to take to the tip. But I may have treated myself the other day. I've been on I go through these phases where I don't buy any clothes for absolute months, but I will have a little spurt every now and again when I just buy way too many clothes, and it's just like I replenish my whole wardrobe for the year and I just like buy everything I possibly can. I ended up buying some Adidas. I've got the black Oswegos where I've got them for Christmas, but I saw that they have them now in a chocolate brown colour, and chocolate brown is very much in at the moment and I love how it looks on my skin. I just bought the most beautiful chocolate brown dress for the summer, so I literally saw these and I was like, I'm gonna get those. Cannot wait until spring really comes through. It's very nearly here, it really is. The weather's been getting warmer, so I should really try these on just to make sure they fit. I love these shoes. Oh, they just feel like clouds. Oh, I love them. I mean, you can't see them properly. You probably can't really see them. I'm not really showing them off the best right now. Summer, oh my god, we're going to be allowed to play. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm honestly so excited for that. Anyway, oh my god, we're going to be late to the tip. Right, let's go to the tip. I totally forgot to film when I was at the tip. Even though it would have been so boring, I just find stuff like that therapeutic. I had so much cardboard, general waste to throw away, so I was there for a good 20 minutes. I actually had to do 2 loops because, anyway, it's a long story. There was a lot going on. I feel like I'm just so lost with this room. I don't know where to start. I just want to rip everything out. Tomorrow the plasterer is coming in. He's plastering this whole entire beautiful thing that you see behind me. What can I do today to make some progress? Some big things that I do need to do is strip the doors of all of the old paint, and as you can see I have made a start here. Took the heat gun and I stripped all of this down and then I sanded over it, and it's actually really smooth. So I think if I can do that for especially the outside of it, the inside no one's really going to see, but the inside's even worse. Get the door off, and then I don't know, there's just so much stuff. I just want a clean surface. I need to use that stripper on all of the skirting as well. So what I may do today is just use a paintbrush just to put some stripper all on a part of the surface to see how well it works. Should we do that now? Hey, it's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday work. So yeah, I had quite a lot of questions as to how I'm gonna be stripping the skirting boards in here. So I did pop it on my Instagram, but just in case you're wondering as well, you've been following me along, so you know that I've got a heat gun. However, I don't think I'm going to use the heat gun on the skirting boards. I did try it on one point and it makes the floor quite hot, which worries me because obviously paint strips off the top of it, but if you keep the heat gun blasting in one place for too long, it's wood. At the end of the day, you can cause it to rise to such a heat that it'll start a fire, especially if you somehow catch a little bit of, I don't know, dust or a little bit of something that's floating in the air and it ends up sparking, and you know, you don't want any of that. So if you are using a heat gun, I've probably made them sound quite scary there. They're not. If you are using a heat gun, just obviously make sure that you're staying protected and do not keep the heat gun on a spot for ages and ages and ages. Like I would literally use it in like seconds, for like 3 to 5 seconds at a time, seeing if you can get the paint off and then letting it cool for another 5 seconds and then going back. So the other alternative is to use paint stripper. The only thing that I would say with both of these is that if you are not wanting to replace your flooring, it's going to be a lot more difficult. If you've got carpet and you can take it up and replace it, that's fine. I would suggest taking it up, then clearing all your skirting, then replacing it when it's all finished and painted and stuff. Or if you've got hard flooring and something that's really difficult to take up, it's up to you what you do, but I would suggest not doing any of those techniques and instead just sanding it back as best as you can. It's going to probably take a while and it's going to be a lot of sandpaper, but it's probably the best option for you. And of course, if you're using stuff like paint strippers and heat tools, then you want to make sure that you're not doing it around kids and you're not doing it in the presence of animals and stuff. If you are in an older house, make sure that you are testing for lead. But if you're in like an Edwardian Victorian home, just a home that's like a lot older, then just make sure you test for the lead paint because it can be very, very toxic. By no means, I'm not a professional, like I'm not well versed in this, so please do your own research and don't take everything that I say as like gospel. Do your own research and make sure that you're happy with the technique before you try it. But I'm gonna try this. Ooh, that looks like PVA glue. So it looks like this. Just filming this for my Instagram. Honestly, my life. I constantly think about cameras in my face all the time. Right, I'm gonna try and get this for you. Apparently, all you do is just pop it on the top, but like quite generous with it. Now, this is the thing, I don't want to end up putting loads on and kind of wasting it, but I don't want to put too little on that it doesn't have the reaction that we need it to. You know what I mean? It hasn't got a smell. It smells absolutely fine. Hello! Oh, that high definition is not good. We've applied to all of this here. I applied a bit on the door here. Sorry, I was in the zone. I wasn't concentrating when filming, so you wouldn't have seen that. Yeah, it doesn't really, it has a smell, but it's not bad. I probably shouldn't be doing that. But I'm gonna open all the windows and I'm gonna rinse this out because I'm not sure what that will do to this container because it's corrosive at the end of the day. It's just alcohol. Don't want it to damage this little pot that I'm using. Look at all the bubbles. That is already lifting. Ooh, making pro. Oh my God, the skirting on the floor is all bubbling too. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why I'm so excited because this is literally what I expected to happen. Oh, that's so good to know that that's doing that there. Woohoo. I don't know what I was expecting, but that's worked really quick. It's only been on there for 3 minutes or so, 5 minutes max. You're meant to leave it for an hour. I'm pretty sure you're meant to leave it for an hour, then apply another coat. I'm one of the most impatient people that you'll ever meet, and I really want to just take a scraper right now and start scraping it and see if it does anything. I'm really tempted. Should I try a tiny little bit? Should we do it? From my guys at ITS. I actually think this is like a car scraper, but I'm just using it for DIY. Yeah. Let's try this bit. Oh my God, it actually is. That's unbelievable. Oh my gosh, it's really working well. Oh, I'm buzzing about that, guys. That is, oh, wow, every time. That's made me so happy. I feel already a little bit elated at the fact that I don't have to heat gun all of this, and this paint stripper is actually working really, really well. Probably 20 minutes, half an hour to brush down the whole room once, and then I'll come back after an hour, scrape it all off. We look even more bubbled than before, so I'm gonna, oh, do you know what? It's this part, especially up here, that was really worrying me because of how they've painted it. It's like a curve rather than defined skirting board. So the fact that this is scraping off so nicely. Oh, look, I don't even think we need to do 2 coats. I don't know what to do. I'm here for the day, and to be honest, I don't really have anything else to do. I was going to rip apart that wardrobe, but I guess I could probably get all this off the skirting today. I'm not going to lie. Right, let's do it. You're going to have to do it at some point, Charlie. If you do it today, it's Friday. It means over the weekend, you're going to be so glad that you've already stripped the skirting board. These are the pep talks I've got to give myself sometimes because I will honestly just be so lazy. Right, let's get you set up and do this. If you don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race, like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
Previously on RuPaul's Drag Race UK. For this week's Maxi Challenge, we're gonna play the Snatch Game.